Hey guys, what's up? This is Edgemeister, and it's been a very long time since I've done one of these videos. And that is my design videos, where I talk about designs of my maps. So this is a big team battle map that I am currently designing. I actually designed this on a napkin, and I took a picture of it. I put an overlay right here, as you can see on this thing here that says overlay, which I will make visible in just a second. But first of all, I'm going to talk about the map. So I actually wrote this on a napkin on the plane ride back from Mexico. You see, the very first time I did one of these videos, I actually wrote it out on paper, and that was for Shimmer. I wrote it out on paper, and then I just recreated it in paint.net. The second time I just made it in paint.net. Same the third time, I also made it in paint.net. But this time I just took a picture of the napkin and put an overlay on it. Just so we'll overanalyze this a bit later, but we'll just go ahead and put up the overlay. So just to make it a bit easier, I put a nice color key up here as well. Red is where you cannot go. Green is where it's infantry only, no vehicles. And blue is where the major height variation is. So if I turn this off, you can tell exactly where everything is. So yeah, red around here. Obviously that's just the border. Of course, there's some rocks in here that you can't go in. I'm planning on making this map kind of like a crashed spaceship on a like a moon or something. I'm not quite sure if that's gonna stay the theme. I'm gonna make it in space though. But yeah, this area up here is raised a bit. There's a nice little hill right here, and you can kind of see. I'll draw on it in black. We'll create another layer for this because I like to save these. I'll put the brush size down a little bit more. Let's see, 10 will be good. Right here we have the vehicle path. So I'm kind of a noob when it comes to vehicle paths, but this is what I have designed for it. Just lots of circles, I guess. I'm not very good, but obviously this is just me using my mouse. I actually do have a tablet to use a pen on, but I guess I'm not using it. But yeah, those are kind of the vehicle paths. I'm just gonna make it a bit larger in just a sec after I show off. Like bases like this will have layouts like this. Of course, that's set to change. Right here is a base. It has a platform. Here, I'll make it larger. With this, it has stuff coming off this way. I guess you can't see there. Stuff coming off here, which is like a top floor here, just for people to run. People have pathways around here, just areas like this to go. Like I said, I'm not very good at making vehicle gameplay, but hopefully this map will help with that. Yeah, I have stuff like sight lines, like right here. You can't really see too far. There's no way you can see all the way across. Well, I guess that sight line right there, but there's a hill right here which will hopefully block some of it. But of course I can always add more stuff over here, and you can't really see all the way across. You can mostly see here for a sight line. I don't like too long of sight lines, but at the same time, long sight lines can be fun when you have a sniper. So like sight lines like this are pretty long. You can see pretty far over here. You have a lot of long sight lines over this way, but of course with height variation you can see all the way across there. But of course, yeah, this is kind of the area where you have the long sight lines, and this is the area where it's a little bit more close quarters. However, I'd say this is more close quarters, and the top half is more longer sight lines. Like I said, I don't have too much knowledge on maps that include vehicles or terrain, but I'd like to learn because those maps are pretty sweet. I forgot to put green right here, but yeah, this is another human path. Yeah, that's... Last time I did a video like this, well, usually when I do videos like this, not last time, they take forever to just explain everything. I have everything planned out where all the weapons are going to go and everything. But this time I'm going to do that after the fact just to make a shorter video, because nowadays people, they have shorter attention spans than they used to. So yeah, the program that I'm using is called paint.net. I use it a lot in combination with Adobe Photoshop Elements. Anyways, yes, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys next time. Go ahead and check out the rest of my content and stay tuned for more on this map. Bye bye.